now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on.
Oh, wow!
Incredible!
When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that. Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Jokic with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Murray. And down it goes. 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They set a pick. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Brunson misses. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Bridges. Towns against Jokic. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless of your previous season win, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Jokic with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now Murray, 9 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Offensive board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hard passes to Anunoby. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Stolen by Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Murray.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And BA, he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D into a look.
And Anunoby for three. And again, the Knicks missing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Denver shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a three. Great D that time from Porter.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Denver shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brunson's got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Murray against Bridges. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back to the game after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They trail by 6. Brown grabs the board. And here's Denver. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so here is Denver. Screen by Watson. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Hart. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Denver?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Outside Anunoby. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Knicks, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Brunson takes it himself. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, do you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Murray with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up.
2 minutes.
Hard against Porter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Josh Hart.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2. Bridges has got 6. Denver leading by 3. Outside Murray. Off target from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hart passes to Brunson. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Driving inside. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Here's Brown. Can't connect from short range. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Third foul in the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And it's tied up with that one. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson on the drive. Brunson on the attack.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Porter with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's
Timeout.
confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Murray for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target, and that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back.
Appreciate it, Allie, and we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello, everybody.
Anytime you're shooting over 50%, you are helping your team. As long as you're not giving up the same amount of points or more.
Taking a closer look at the first half match. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Aaron Gordon. Dario Saric is out there with Zignaji. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Outside McBride. Pass to Robinson. Misses the baby hook. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Back to Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All-NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player. Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
Pass to Robinson, right side of Chua. Over to the wing. Oh, he tries a 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Up top, Gordon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Look at Saric playing games with that defensive player. The pump fake wins him a trip to the line. That is nicely done.
And he makes all 3.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the paint. Here's Sims. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Steps back. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Right side McBride. Pass to Sims. Knocks it loose. Gordon against Achua. Floats one up. They get it again. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And here's Saric from deep. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Saric has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you can tell Dario Saric's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Watson comes in for Saric. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Brown subbed in for Strother. Here's Brunson outside. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Pass to Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. Westbrook. And he drops it in from the low post. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
Well, great work from Russell Westbrook. The closer he is, the more aggressive he becomes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
And finished off by Westbrook.
You cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you could say boo.
Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Westbrook against Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Brunson. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Murray's checked in for Westbrook. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. "24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Bridges, guarded closely. Brunson looks it over. Back to Bridges. Down low. Here's Hart. Up and in on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Porter. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Denver, closing out this quarter with a 7-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. They get it back, and here's Porter outside. The shot misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hart passes to Towns. Murray with it. Towns covering. Pass to Jokic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Takes a three. A nice shot by Watson. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Murray is doubled. Porter looks it over. Back to Murray. Porter with a screen on Hart. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Here's Bridges. And the shot goes down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Towns. It's scooped up. Jokic passes to Porter. Tries again. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. Ooh, Brunson. He likes that corner.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Outside Murray. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby. And rejected. Lays out. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. The Nuggets lead by 5. Outside Murray. Puts up a deep three. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And New York has possession. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Watson. Up top, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Murray from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges down low. It's against Murray. The rebound by Murray.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Pass to Jokic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Here's Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Josh Hart. That's his 5th personal foul. 13 foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many... This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Murray. Right wing. Jokic against Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Just 2 to shoot. Yes!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
And a foul on Josh Hart. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for 2.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Pass to Anunoby. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, all right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Greg.
case. Sports bringing you, and now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now DiVincenzo. Following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. There's the triple. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And that one's good by Porter. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now Murray. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Jacks up a 3. Murray, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Left side, Edwards. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. No good on the 3. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one's good by Porter.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
That's to Gobert, and stolen by Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Here's Murray. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Murray with it. Out defended by Randall. 6 to shoot. Murray finds Jokic. Minnesota with the rebound. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Nifty move. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. Outside for Murray. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
For three, Edwards. It's good from long range.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Murray into the lane. Gobert pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 24 points. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all three. So it's the Timberwolves now. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Here's Murray, and rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 4. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Murray. 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second. 4th, Jokic.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Murray, no good.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Porter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
DiVincenzo against Porter. Out to the right wing. Brown the pass to Porter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 10.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Murray with it. Out defended by Randall. Watson, that's for 2. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Gobert finds Randall. Back to Gobert. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Crafty move. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Wide open look here for Murray. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray for 3. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume 3-point shooter.
Edwards inside. 14 points for him. Here's McDaniels over Watson. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Denver leading by 4. It's Watson atop the key. Finished off the break.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night. A free throw drops for Gobert.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team.
He hits 1 and misses 1, each at the line. Here's Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Well, right now for Denver, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Nuggets.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Hart.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Russell Westbrook. Charge is out there with Aaron Gordon. It's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Sharge attacking. Clock is at 3. Goes back up. That's good on the jump shot. Sharge has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Now that's confidence. Sharge says, in Dario I trust.
Conley for 3. He can't get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Sharge. Pass to Westbrook. And it's blocked by Conley, and he recovers it. They got him on the arm, but it still can. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A free throw off from Westbrook. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action. You know, part of Aaron Gordon's versatility is that he's a big guy who runs like a guard in transition.
Pass to Dillingham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Najee, the Nuggets moving the ball around. Strother, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Miller. And he makes that one. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gordon dishes to Sharge. Now Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Sharge has the open look. Good on the triple. Sharge has got 5.
An effective score from all over the floor. Sharge has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
And it's Miller in the corner. Reed with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets lead by 10. Pass to Sharge. Here's Strother. Back to Sharge. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Russell Westbrook. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Wide open look. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Dillingham. It's stolen by Sharge. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Sharge.
Sharge doing a nice job slashing to the basket with real ease there at 6'10". He moves quite well.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Conley scanning the floor. Miller outside. Puts up a three. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Miller's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Pass to Strother. And slam dunk by Sharp.
Saric is a high-energy guy and does a nice job positioning to get that offensive rebound.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Miller in the corner. Lock at 6. Reed with a screen for Miller. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Saric. Plays it up and banks it in. Saric has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Mike.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Pass to Brown. And the three off target. Timberwolves trail. By 11. And that's an intentional foul.
Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Murray. 6 on the shot clock to the middle. Randle with the ball. Watson's there.
Fantastic defensive instincts. Encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
Pass to Brown. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. A 3-ball. And it's Denver with the rebound. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Out to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Randle. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets leading by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Porter finds Jokic. The kick out to Porter. A 3. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
We are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Murray against DiVincenzo. McDaniels. Denver grabs the miss. Murray outside. On the wing, Murray. And over the last few years, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
I tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Three-pointer, Randall knocks down the three ball.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And it's in there. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Michael Porter.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Deep two from Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. 15-point game. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. For three, Murray sinks the three-pointer. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and
Meet the victor.
now with Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Hornets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Randle. Finished off the break.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Bridges, a screen on Randle. Anunoby. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
DiVincenzo can't hit. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Robinson passes to Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Now here's Brunson. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Brunson against DiVincenzo. And Brunson, here we go. Kicks it out, Towns. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Anunoby against Randle. Here's McDaniels. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Brunson with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Randle with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good. Edwards. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Edwards a screen on Brunson. The drive by DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. He can't get it to go. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Anunoby covering. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Randall inside, covered by Towns. The 3, DiVincenzo, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Knicks trail by 3. DiVincenzo with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Anunoby, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. With 4 on the clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for the Timberwolves, 2nd quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Bridges misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards looking for an opening. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo.
19.
Just over a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Bridges. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Edwards a screen on Brunson. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. There's the triple. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances. Here's
Bridges. Towns down low. Working on McDaniels. Towns gets the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
21.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. Edwards on the move. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Robinson on the wing. Towns down low. McDaniels covering. Bridges, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Edwards against Bridges. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside for Randall. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Back to Randall, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson looks it over. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Anunoby on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're key to consistency. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
33.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're...
Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. He's out there with Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Conley. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the right side. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And they pick up 2.
Look, Conley's run pick and roll a million times. Knows when to pass it, knows when to keep it.
Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Inside, Sims. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Conley. Here's Miller. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Miller.
Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. New York in 5th.
Well, last year, they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Dillingham, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
McBride passes to Hart. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hart.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Hart with it. He's picked up by Conley. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Miller outside, takes the 3. And Dadier pulls it down. Knicks trail by 12. Out to the wing. Here's McBride. Kept alive.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Here's Dadier. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Lead 47-37.
Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Conley from the arc. Now Reed. The 3. It's rebounded by McBride.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Hart can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside Reed. Outside Alexander Walker. 4-3. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Achua to the inside. Here's Sims, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Reed in at the center position.
41.
To the paint. Here's Miller. And he dunks it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Knicks trail by 8. And here's McBride. Pass to Dadier. No luck on that one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Left side Conley. Now here's Reed. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A new lineup here for New York. Brunson rushes in, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Minnesota leading by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Randall, covered by Towns, and the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
I love how Randall doesn't panic, even when the clock is running low.
Towns, left side. Back to Brunson. DiVincenzo with a steal. McDaniels with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Brunson, a screen on McDaniels. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. The drive by DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Towns. Randall, good.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Randall. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. For 3. Drills it from deep.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And it's powered home by Towns.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And an Obi for 3. He drops it from range.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Minnesota leading by 11.
59-48.
Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. They set the pick, driving in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Randall. Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside
for another day. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Michael Porter's out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for New York, they've got Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Brunson, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Here's Bridges. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Denver grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Murray against Bridges. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. From downtown. That one, no good. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. From deep, Brunson. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Watson for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 7.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Murray got it. Good job in the low post. Murray's got 6. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Frank, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Porter a screen on Bridges. Murray with it. Hard covering.
And a great job. Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Murray the pass to Brown. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Hart with a screen on Murray. Here's Brunson. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Jokic on top, defended by Towns. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Murray surveying the D. Shoots from the block. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6. Nuggets 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray, out left to the wing. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Here's Brunson. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. That one drops for him.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And here's Brunson outside. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He got into double digits. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
You've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker. And living the dream.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
To the left side wing. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Murray against Brunson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
Watson finds Porter. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's been a rock. in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Denver leading by 3. For 3, Murray. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw is good. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
From deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Nuggets lead, 33-28.
Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
On the wing, Anunoby. Started by Porter. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
And Murray, here we go.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks. Murray down low. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Anunoby, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver up by... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And
Hello, everybody.
I just love how Murray plays the game. Challenges the defense from all 3 levels. When he's healthy, he's one of the top guards in the league.
Taking a peek now. And that about wraps.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Denver, Gordon out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. It's Najee in at the 5. Here's Robinson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Robinson's got the first basket of the third quarter for New York.
36.
Gordon, the pass to Najee. Here's Westbrook. And he drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
He takes it in. Here's Robinson. Got a hand on it. Saric outside. Here's Strother. Defended by McBride. They grab their own miss. Najee passes to Gordon. Outside Westbrook. Saric outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Saric has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Man, Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And Saric kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Back to Saric. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Dadier. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets leading by 19. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
On defense, the Knicks. Westbrook with it. And Saric kicks to Gordon. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Saric against Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Saric passes to Gordon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. On deep, Brunson.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Brunson surveying the D, and the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 16.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Jokic slams it in.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
Pictured it up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Here's Anunoby. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Denver on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And will return. Shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is... struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Now into the lineup.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Denver leading by 23. Watson dishes to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. Towns with it. Out guarded by Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 21. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Swiped it away. Here's Brown. Brunson covering. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Anunoby finds Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
There's a screen by Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. And that one's good by Porter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Bridges a screen on Jokic. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning he wants inside, he'll look to dunk everything.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Watson kicks to Jokic. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. For the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the try, and finished off by Porter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Murray with it. Bridges covering. Watson dishes to Murray. The offensive rebound. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Tries again. And Porter, here we go. And it's good on the way up.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Murray outside. It's blocked.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. I like how engaged he was there.
And the Knicks with possession. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. They need this. Off target. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of...
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Spurs, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Aiden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
Now here's Jokic. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Dante DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, BA. Becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this guy, Porter Jr., is a fantastic athlete, and he loves showing off when he gets the opportunity.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Brown grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nails it from 3. Murray's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Randle is screen on Porter. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Uneasy 2 on the layup. He's got 7. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Murray inside. DiVincenzo covering. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Randle, the pass to Edwards. Back to Randle. McDaniels a screen. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Porter. Jokic the screen. Unloads. And it falls all over the rim and in. Porter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
Outside for Randall. Edwards for three, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside for Randall. Fires for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Jokic. No points so far. Here's Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 11. And Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Here's Porter, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Brown. Porter a screen. The Nuggets need to get one up. Nice touch on the bank shot. Porter's got 6.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. In third, the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Murray passes to Jokic. From deep three-point land. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Watson passes to Murray, and so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Murray from outside, and count it. Now 5 for 7. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship. Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
And he makes all 3. Nuggets trail by 11. Murray deciding where to go with it. Jokic the screen. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
left side. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Murray finds Porter. Murray, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Porter. Yep, that one's good. Porter's got 8 points.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The triple hits for Edwards.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a Porter.
Murray passes to Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
And guys, let's take a moment. Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. On target from range.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
Outside Conley. Knocked loose. From behind the arc. Now Gordon. Westbrook right side. Back to Najee. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Mike Conley, third.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Here's Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Reid passes to Conley. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Westbrook finds Gordon. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Strother. That three's off the mark. Minnesota leading by 10. And there's a pick. The three. Rebounded by Denver. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Strother. Shakes him. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Strother's got 6.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Conley looking for an opening. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
Back to Alexander Walker. Miller on the wing. There's a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Gordon with the big finish.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Conley. Here's Miller. No good. Unable to win this run. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Shot is good by Gordon.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And the call will be against Dario Šarić. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Dillingham. Miller outside. 52 seconds left in the third. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-3 run. Šarić left side. Stolen by Miller. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Miller's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Westbrook with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good.
I just love the ball movement. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of the game.
12 seconds left in the third. Westbrook taking his time here. Šarić outside. Beyond the arc. Westbrook, the second chance points on the tip in. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Denver, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Aiden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, deflected and stolen by Jokic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Murray for three. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo, and it's Murray off the drive. Pass to Brown. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. With 3, DiVincenzo. Watson with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Porter from outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Out to the right wing. Jokic against Gobert. Fires the 3. Right side Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
For 3, Randall. Unable to get that one.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Edwards for 3. Here's DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. A shot to stop the run. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
No good on the second free throw. And he misses all 3. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. From outside the arc. Jokic in the post. Handles there. Jokic gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Denver lead. And here's Edwards outside. Oh! Edwards showcasing the range.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Here's Porter. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Picked by Gobert. Lets it go. Edwards can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. Murray for 3. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nuggets.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jamal Murray.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo. That one's good from the corner. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards, and he drops it first.
2 shots. Brown.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Edwards has got 37. And here's Porter outside. Misses. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
2. To 2K Sports. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
In that game against the Spurs, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Achua, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Got that one up quick. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start this season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Now, here's Bridges. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. 3-pointer. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And so here is New York following the 3 by Minnesota. Out to Bridges. Brunson a screen on Edwards. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
McDaniels a screen on Bridges. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And so it's New York with it after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here is Edwards. OG Anunoby making his last shot. And another three for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now McDaniels, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
From deep, Brunson. Gobert pulls it in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And now the Knicks on the break. New York again turns it over. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Brunson. Here's Randle. The Knicks pull it in. On the wing, Anunoby. McDaniels defending. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That free throw, no good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Edwards a screen on Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And here's Edwards from the arc. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Towns gets it to go.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it out.
And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Inside, here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert has got 4 points this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 11. No good with the triple.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Anunoby finds Achua, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Trains the three-pointer.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Out to Edwards. There's 1:59 left here in the second. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. Here's Towns. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. And the call against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. 4 on the clock. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Brunson surveying the D. Anunoby has the open look. A 3-pointer, no good. And here is DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game. Here's Randle. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And guys, now let's see. Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hart, Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Robinson, and it's Sims in at the 4 slot. Pass to Dillingham. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got the first field goal of the second half for Minnesota. Hart with it. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pushing it up. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Conley finds Miller. His three-pointer's off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Payne passes to Robinson. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Hart on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Pass to Reed. Now Miller. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Dillingham, defended by McBride. Alexander Walker finds Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. The rebound by McBride. Knicks trail by 11. With the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second in opponent points per game. And they also are top 5 in rebounding. That was really a strength of this group all season.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Just rubbing it in their faces.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we can lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Pass to McBride. And here's Payne. 1:25 left to play in the third. Here's Hart. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. And they pick up 2. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Outside Conley. 58 seconds left in the third. Miller outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart the pass to Sims. Robinson with it. And it's Robinson with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Conley. Takes it inside. Rejected by Payne. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 11-point game.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Left side, Edwards. Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. Mr. Gobert. Handle a screen on Brunson. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Achua kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Down low. Stolen by Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's DiVincenzo and the powerful one-handed slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Three-pointer, Randle. Buries it from three-point range. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to McDaniels. Shoots the three. Gobert stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Knicks trail by 13. And it's Towns missing. Towns with the steal. It's good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Goes up on the wing. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Edwards, a screen on Brunson. A three for DiVincenzo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
But done by Achua.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Brunson being aggressive.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Going inside, out to Edwards. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. There's the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Brunson.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone
involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. And another three for Minnesota.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts. So it's Minnesota now. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control of it. Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For great